Hello everyone, I've decided today to make a video. I'll try to keep it as short as I can regarding my purpose and an announcement based on in regards to my career on what's next for me. I just want to say that I want nobody to feel sorry for me or anything. I just want to share this story with you so you all know me better and it may help somebody that's maybe going through something similar. So first of all, I've been raised only by my mother and my grandmother. I've been going through some family issues since my birth. Like any other human being, we all have our ups and downs, our problems and our tests in life. I saw my family struggles. I saw how my mother had to work two times a day, two jobs a day. How my grandmother had to work as well to try and raise me without missing anything. However, when I grew up a little bit more, I started doing sports. I started playing soccer at the beginning, then I started combat sports such as boxing, such as wrestling. There I found myself. A little bit later I started lifting. Then I found the passion and love that I had about bodybuilding and started on that road. By the age of 14, 15, because my family didn't have the chance economically to try and support me on that place, I had to start working as well. So I started doing a job myself at the age of 15. Then at the age of 16, I had to work two jobs a day to try and make up for what was increasing in expenses in my home. Other than this, I've had a little bit of problematic childhood growing up, and I've brought to my family's issues and problems that they never faced before from any member of my bloodline. It's not that they were that big, but my family was never used to things like this at all. However, I just brought tears to my family and to my home, which I can never forget, and they stay with me, and they've put a flame inside of me, inside of my soul, inside of my heart, that stays alive at every single moment, at every single minute of my day, each and every day. By the age of 17, I started taking bodybuilding seriously, and I made a decision. I put it a clear goal for myself to try and achieve something big, to try and make some history in the sport by earning one of the youngest pro cards in the history. And by that time, a little bit before that, I got introduced into religion, which was the biggest blessing of my life. That was what changed my vision and what changed my perspective about life, and brought me to a very strong and very nice runway. I made a promise to myself that I let nobody at any level, doesn't matter, but I'll do whatever I can. I'll sacrifice everything to try and make that, and I'll not let anybody outwork me. And from that day, I've been extraordinary with everything that I do. I've done always my best. I don't go out, I don't go on vacation, and I do put in the biggest and hardest work that I can put. However, I made as well a true intention, true sincere intention to make this goal happen. First of all, for my family, to be the best example of a human being that I can be, and serve that into the society and into the community, and be a good example for everybody, to show as well to everybody that anything can be done, even to people that have been going through things similar to what I just mentioned earlier. Other than this, to make my country proud, because I do love my country. I've been loving it from a very young age, and I've even thought of joining the special forces just because of that reason of Albania. Three main reasons were my family, giving a good example to the community, and showing that anything can be done even through the not the best circumstances, going through hardships, and for my country. So these were the three big reasons, the three things that made my purpose strong and made me still and hard on pursuing that dream and that passion that I still have to that day. So my goal was never to fulfill my desires and my whims, but just to make, first of all, my mother proud and my grandmother proud, and show them that who they raised, anything that they did, it was worth it, and try my best to give back to them as much as I can, even though it can never be enough. And I want to say that it's the time where I have to prove everything that I said till now. In a little bit more than 6 weeks' time, in Germany, I'll be competing at European Championships, which is a NPC Pro qualifier. I've been on prep for 5 weeks now. This is the 5th week that I've been on prep. Germany is the first stop. After that, we'll decide what's next for my career. I try my best, inshallah, to make you all proud. And especially this one, I want to say that this thing is not just for me, it's not just for my family, it's not just for my country, but it's for everybody. Like I mentioned earlier, every single person that has gone through hardships and is questioning himself, questioning his dreams, lost himself. I've lost myself too. I've gone through mental issues as well myself, and not long ago I had to refine myself, and I had to study myself. I had to feel lots of these pages to find myself and my purpose back, and I found it better and stronger than ever. And something that helped me, it was the faith on God. So what I can say and be sincere about what helped me, it was just not giving up, believing in myself, finding myself, and relying on God. So the last one is the last one, but it's not the least. It's the most important one. It's the one that kept me going through the hardships. And when I had nothing that could bring me back to life, but I had nothing that could give me back my purpose and my confidence, that was the thing that I did find myself on. That's why my motto and my team's motto is blood, sweat, and tears. I try to keep it as short as possible, just to try and give you a little bit of an insight of my story and my purpose. So this is all I have to say. I hope I can inspire anybody. I hope I can be a good example to anybody. This one's for Albania. This one's for my family. This one's for all you that have gone through hardships and are still going. You are not alone. You have somebody, and you will always have. Always try to find yourself. Never lose yourself. Know and find your purpose. And by saying this, I don't mean to build your purpose around your whims and desires, but build your purposes and your whys wisely, and stick to that. Keep it in front of your mind, and never live a double life because of social media and other standards of happiness and true fulfillment. In the upcoming journey, stay along and follow the process. I'll do my best to just prove to you all that anything can be done, and that we need good examples to this world. We need to be, first of all, a nice human being before being a big achiever for successes like this or like any other successes, because the biggest success is building a sincere and clean heart and soul. And I hope it gives an insight of my nice little story. Next stop is Germany. I'm gonna make you all proud. I promise I'll do my best, inshallah. And time to bring it home. Time to bring home what we've worked for all these years.